Hello and welcome to Best of the Bottom, where bottom class people drinking bottom shelf booze. I am the Reverend JP.
Sorry.
Oh, I almost fucked it up. But I fixed it at the last second. And in this podcast, we drink the cheapest booze we can find, or interesting boozes. We just drink some stuff. We talk about nerdy stuff. We have a Florida Man segment where I just read about a Florida Man headline and I make up a story. We got Booze in the News, where I find some interesting stuff going on with the booze world. And then we just talk about nonsense while we review some stuff. And who knows where the conversation's going to go. Could be comic books, could be wrestling, could be celebrity stuff. It's just whatever we're geeking out about right now. And that's how things roll around here. That's what we do. We are shenanigans. Hello, Vegas Vargas. Thank you for jumping in the chat. But before we officially get this speedball rolling, we do something that we call the God damn it. Fuck. I'm having troubles. The bag of doom. Oh, fuck. I missed. Replay. Doom. Okay. In this bag, we have some very random shots. I go to a liquor store, I draw, and we do stuff with it. We take the shots. We have to drink whatever's in here, no matter what. Whether we're paying the price or enjoying life, that's what comes in the bag of doom. And then what the hell are you doing?
I actually don't know what I did with my shot.
Oh, Jesus, you're blowing the illusion. Oh. Son of a bitch. Right now, I wish I had the capability of actually throwing this through the camera and hitting you right in the forehead. Just so you...
Okay.
My God.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Start it over.
The bag of doom. In this bag, we have several shots. Yada, yada, yada. Diane, you ruined the immersiveness. Because we're supposed to be immersive as fuck. But Diane, you will take the shot.
We brought it back. We started over from the top.
Diane.
Yep.
You shall go first.
No, I'm reaching through time and space. Raspberry flavored vodka 99.
I'm gonna get bite. Oh fuck. It was wet and slippery. Bam! 99 coconuts. Diane.
What?
All right. Let's get this. Let's get this on the right track, on the right course. Let's fuck it. We're never on the rails. All right. What'd you get?
99 raspberry flavored vodka.
99 coconuts. Bam. There we go. Oh, because of the hizzy. Let's go. $99 is so much better when it's in the freezer.
Ooh.
Why, thank you, Nico. We appreciate the love and support. I don't know why I'm doing the Maria, Maria. I don't know why I'm doing that, but bam, right there.
Because that's just the vibe.
That's just me. I'm animated. I'm excited. I found something I was looking for a while because I want to do a review on it when I had Booze in the News about it. But we will get to that here shortly. But first off, first thing we must get to, and that is this week's Florida Man. For the Florida Man segment, what I like to do is I find myself a Florida Man headline because Florida men are up to all kinds of shenanigans. And I will tell you what, today's date in Florida Man history was a rough one to look for, especially that post January 6th thing. Do you know how many Florida men were involved in that Capitol thing? I'm just saying, that is absurd. I get so many of the headlines was Florida man indicted, Florida man, blah, 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 Florida man convicted, Florida man. Jesus Christ, Florida, would you leave the Capitol alone? Fuck's sake, my God. Yeah. Jesus. But yes, I find a Florida Man headline and I read it. No, not the Arby's vodka. The Arby's vodka I haven't been looking for as long as this one. Florida, you know, I have mixed feelings about Florida. I love it, but sometimes the things people do.
I enjoy it.
Anyways, in this week's episode of Florida Man chews up police car seat after cocaine arrest.
Ooh-wee.
Well, clearly, obviously, this Florida man is in the money. This is a cashed up bogan right here. This Florida man is live and high off the hog. He's on cocaine. He ain't that meth lab tweaker. No, this guy's got that pure cocaine, just that loveliness. And, he, was carrying his cocaine, got busted, but unfortunately, he was on his way to get a sandwich, man. This poor Florida man, he is living high off the hog. He just hit $600 off a scratcher. He was just like, bam, this calls for a celebration. So he went and bought himself as much cocaine as possible for $600. Well, actually a little less because he had to include sandwich prices, inflation, Yeah, you got to take things into perspective here. And he was going to his favorite Cuban sandwich shop because, a Cuban sandwich is lovely. I'm not a big fan of pickles, but on a Cuban sandwich properly made, oh, it's freaking lovely. It's amazing. But he was on his way to get himself the best Cuban sandwiches you can find in Alligator Alley. I don't know where he lives. I was trying to think of a county that's small in Florida, but I couldn't think of one. But yes, he was on his way to get himself a Cuban sandwich when he got popped by the fuzz. And this man, all he wanted was a fuzz on a peach, not the fuzz on his ass. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but it means something. And that man was hungry. He had a fierce hunger upon himself. It was immense. That hunger, that drive. And bam! He latched onto that crap seat and he went to town because he had the power of cocaine and meth and the Florida man bullet. And he just went to town like some kind of ravenous beaver, just chewing, just going away. Till next thing you know, he went through the whole tire back seat. He went through it. And thank you for the follow. Tentacles are gluten-free. Back to the back seat. He went through the entire back seat. Foam was everywhere from his mouth, from the seat. He was going to town. He got through the seatbelts, everything. That's when the cops realized what was going on. He had completely devoured the entire back seat, much like the man that ate an airplane. And they had to get a reinforced truck, put him in it, all steel, no cushions, no padding, no nothing. He had a very uncomfortable ride. This poor Florida man. The man just wanted a Cuban sandwich. The guy was having such a great day. $600 on a scratcher, a Cuban sandwich, and a buttload of cocaine. He might have made a return on his investment. Maybe. Because you know how Florida man is. It's just a thing. The end. That was Florida man this week. I mean, I figure if you're gonna poop out the back seat, like as long as you drink lots of water, it might be helpful to I mean, because I'm sure there's lots of fiber in there, probably microfiber, but it might be good for the digestive tract. I don't know. I mean, I've never been there. I haven't been in that situation, but you know what? That's true. That's true. The fiber in the seat might help with the processing of a Cuban sandwich. It is magic.
I imagine you don't shit at all after having backseat.
I mean, you could be shitting nuts and bolts for
that is stuck inside you. That's something you gotta go get. That Florida man needs surgery.
Florida man is a maverick. He's a rogue. He does what the Florida man does. He is a hero among average trailer park citizens. You know, if you're going to be in the trailer, you strive to be what the Florida man is. He is the ultimate representative of the trash of all. You know, you got the cut off jorts, you got the waving mullet, and a stained wife beater t-shirt. Or a wife beater shirt. Or I guess technically an A undershirt or whatever they call it. Because I mean, I don't know, wife beater is that too?
He's dressed like Kid Rock, is what you're saying.
Exactly. Just with a mullet instead of just long hair. Although I do believe Kid Rock did have a mullet sometimes.
I think he did too.
Why hello, animate object. It's nice to see you. We were just talking about the Cubans. You should be happy. It's an inside joke. Not a mean one. It's amongst friends. it's a long story. I don't want to get into it. It's just a thing he said once, and it just, let's just move on. We're moving past.
Justin's racist.
No,
No.
I enjoy the company of Cubans, Dominicans.
No.
I mean,
nobody has ever denied being racist in such like a more appropriate tone. No.
Just I enjoy.
I believe you. Said like that. That's all you gotta say. No.
Racism, attorney at law. But it would be hilarious if there's somebody out there named Racism. It'd be hilarious, and I feel bad for the poor dude. Oh, let's get to our beverage and then booze in the news. So a few weeks ago, I did a booze in the news about the Finnish Long Drink. And it was talking about Samuel's Brewing Company or Boston Brewing Company and how the seltzer boom was going on. And a lot of companies have been taking different stuff like ranch water and other beverages that are actually made with actual liquor, turned to malt beverages, kind of ruining the actual vibe of what that beverage is supposed to be. And one of the latest ones on the list is called the Long Drink. It's a Finnish long drink. It was created in 1952. Apparently, it was post World War II, obviously 1952, and they had the Helsinki. It was the Winter Olympics. Summer Olympics. And they did not have a great deal of booze and stuff. You know, they were still recovering from the war. They were kind of broke. So what they did is they came up with the long drink, which is a combination of vodka, juniper berry, and grapefruit juice. I mean, which honestly, it's kind of like a salty dog, which a salty dog is just like gin, grapefruit juice with a salted rim. That's kind of what they did. That's what the long drink basically is. This one's carbonated. I don't know if the original long drink is like with soda water or something. I don't know. I think it'd be Dong in the Pink. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll be here all night. But yes, it's
you popped that up and threw that down so quickly that I don't even know. I didn't even get to read the comment that you threw.
Sorry.
Now
The
do it again.
version of this drink would be called Long Pink, and I said it'd be Dong in the Pink. Thank you. But this is the Finnish long drink. I have no idea what it tastes like. I wanted to actually review this beverage and do the booze news at the time, but I couldn't find it. Today, while I was out in the EP, I was refilling the bag of doom, and I was out with the lovely lady, Dominique, and I saw this, and I was like, oh, hey, fucking hey, I've been looking for this. But is this the right brand? Because the other brand was called Bevy, and that's the Boston Brewing Company, which is the same company that makes Samuel Adams. They were like, they had just released they did a press release not too long ago talking about the seltzer market is, you know, going down and everything else. Blah blah blah. Bullshit. Oh, we're gonna come out with a new seltzer called Bevy, which is a version of the long drink, which is made with malt beverage instead of actual vodka or gin. Can anybody try this?
Yes. So this actually has gin, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Or is this the malt?
No, this is not the malt version. Bevy is the Boston Brewing Company brand, which is a malt beverage. This one's supposed to be with vodka. It's 5.5% alcohol per volume, the ABV.
This one says gin.
It is gin. I'm an idiot. Thank you very much. Either way, Extreme has subscribed at tier 1, and thank you very much.
Thank you.
For 11 months now. Anyways, my train of thought completely derailed.
There's gin in here. We're about to taste it.
It's gin. Yes. Oh, sorry. It's not. It's a little bit pricey. It was $15. $15 for a 6-pack. It's on the pricey side, but it's also imported. I don't know, but I want to try it, see what it's all about. Hey, you like that torture? You tell me all the time. I know how you are. I know your kinks. We have secrets.
Let's keep them that way.
Too extreme.
Too extreme.
It tastes like squirt.
It tastes like squirt to you?
It has a squirt, maybe a little Fresca vibe to it, but
no. Hold on. It's not okay.
A little bit of both. But I I'm leaning a little bit more towards a Fresca vibe. I don't know. The grapefruit comes through pretty strong. The juniper berry, the gin, is not as strong. You don't like it?
No, I feel like I taste the juniper berry.
I taste a lot of the grapefruit.
I like grapefruit. Whatever I'm tasting, I don't enjoy. Like
What?
there's like this also kind of reminds me of whatever. Like it kind of has that skunky, like rotten egg taste to me. It has a little bit of like a ugh. That's the best way I can describe that taste. Ugh. It's
Like,
not awful. I'm not saying it's bad by any means. It's very drinkable, I
are you
suppose.
saying it's got the weird aftertaste that this has?
Yes, that is exactly what I'm saying.
No. Oh. So
Yep. It's
a
like a eggy.
juniper berry is a juniper is an evergreen tree, kind of like a pine tree, but has the flat, weird shaped leaves. And the juniper berries are the little hard looking nuts that hang off of it. They're kind of spiky. Stand by. I will show you. I will show you in just a second.
Here we go. He's gonna show you some stuff. I'm
Yeah.
singing the theme song and it is going well. Yeah, yeah, go. Yeah.
I didn't know that was a theme song. That's our theme song now? I'm gonna have it. You know what? We'll have to track that back and do this all over again.
See, that's what happens when I do the improv. That
See, these are the juniper berries. I mean, they have some little spikiness. No, not that spiky. I guess it depends on the
they are
juniper you get them
spiky.
from. But yes, those are juniper berries.
They're like rock and roll blueberries.
Yeah. They're slightly metal.
Yeah.
All right, Kevin, settle down. We can take that down. How familiar are you with poodle testicles to immediately know those look like poodle testicles? Just, I mean, you know, I'm not here to judge.
Those liquid poodle testicles. Okay.
But I just want to know. I don't know how you get. This is a fine beverage.
No.
Oh,
I'm
what?
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm being too negative. It's not that bad, but it is actually not good.
This is the legend of 1952. It says it on the can.
I know. I really
if
want
it
to
says
like
it on the can, that makes it true.
I'm gonna chug it
And now
see
it's
if
on
it
the
tastes
internet.
better. Hold on.
It's officially on the internet. This is canonical. This is the legend of 1952. Legendary.
No. Oh, maybe.
1952, you know, like the year
It's kind of
that
better.
the Olympics were in Helsinki. That's what this whole thing is. It's an Olympic beverage from 1952. It saved the Olympics. There were plenty of drunken athletes at the 1952 Summer Olympics.
That's why I'm like, it's fine.
Thanks to this.
Like that's
a legend.
It is legend, and it's great, and we will forever hold the Finnish Long Drink in our hearts. But ooh, I chugged it, and now I'm burpy. But
making shit up is the basis of this entire podcast.
I thought it was
I didn't
based
actually make
on
this
fact.
up. It's on the can.
Yeah,
it's on the can.
There is a whole.
There's a whole long ass story right there. Can you read it? No, you can't.
Yeah, no,
there it is, right there. But I think this is delicious. I enjoy this. I could drink this.
No, that's just a lie. It's not delicious.
Oh, it's delicious.
Do I believe that this saved the 1952 Olympics? Hell yeah.
Yes.
Do I believe it should go down in all of our hearts as a hero? Hell yeah. But as far as I'm concerned, as it being tasty or no. It's like a
The journalism part comes next, thanks to CNN.
it's not bad. It's chugging is the way to go for sure.
Oh, this is easy to chug. And it doesn't taste, it doesn't.
But it has an eggy taste or like that's what it reminds me of sulfur. Like just like
I'm not getting that sulfur. You know what?
it's not that strong. It's not that strong.
Look, here's what I'm going to chuck this up to.
Mm-hmm.
We've had COVID. We've all had COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And COVID severely screws with your taste buds. Like me, I don't really care for hamburgers anymore. I just don't like hamburgers. I just like I'll eat them, but it's just not the joy that I once had for a nice, delicious double cheeseburger with some onions or maybe some bacon and onions, some onion rings, some barbecue sauce. You know, a nice, good, unhealthy, fat burger that makes you just feel disgusting after you eat it. It doesn't taste the same to me anymore. I've tried a handful of burgers after COVID. Since I recovered, and they don't taste the same. I've even gone and gotten some of my favorite types of burgers, and it's not the same. Even a green chili cheeseburger from Jake's Cafe. It's a fine burger. But now I'm gonna have to get a green chili chicken sandwich. Because the burger part of it is just not the same for me anymore. And see, I feel like you're picking up on the wrong hints of this beverage because
yeah, I'm tasting the egg fart.
Yeah, and
I'm pretty sure they wanted that to be an undernote, but it's singing through.
I'm not getting a single. I'm not getting a single egg fart. Now, I will admit, as much as I like to joke around and say this was delicious wine, it wasn't. This had a very strong egg fartiness to it. It really did.
But I'm telling you.
But I don't get the egg fart from this. I got the egg fart from this. This was like drinking a liquid fart.
It was. It legitimately. It makes me feel so good.
With a hint of strawberry.
Because I'm like, with all my heart, I believe that tasted like egg fart. And you were just like, no.
The only reason why I made this extra big deal out of it is because I want to torture you and I wanted to. I'm still going to buy the other flavors at some point. I'm just taking a break because we've drank some really funky shit. Oh, we've had a lot of good stuff lately, though. We have had a lot of good stuff because with the soju, we came and revisited soju. We've had the 99s, and the 99s are superb, which I actually need to write a review because I got to do a cheap plug right here, right now. So tomorrow, I will be guest appearing on the Bumwine Bob podcast, and it's very similar to this. They drink some cheap booze, they talk shit, and right up my alley. I'm just gonna bring the grace of the great deity above whoever it may be along with me, because I am a reverend. I speak for whatever God that there is. Now, my train of thought has been derailed. I was going to write an article about how amazing that the most electrifying beverage in all of booze entertainment is. It's coming to bumwinebob.com. Stay tuned. It'll be there eventually.
Bumwine Bob is such a beautiful name.
I know. I'm kind of jealous. I wish I would have came up with something like that. I don't know when they started. We'll probably get to it in the podcast. We're going to do they're going to guest on ours at some point too. Anyways, that's besides.
Wait, so when can we watch and when can we? Is it live?
I don't think he does live. He does recorded, but I'm going to be recording tomorrow with him. As soon as I find out when it's live, I'll send out some tweets. I will do some Facebook posting. I might do some Instagramming. I might even make a TikTok out of it. I don't know. We're gonna hit the social medias.
Okay. Post on Facebook because I barely see that stuff.
Yes.
So post on Facebook so I can see.
That's I'm gonna post it.
Or just
everywhere.
text me. You know what? Text me.
Yeah, I'll just text you.
I'm not gonna get on Facebook either.
You're a terrible young millennial.
I don't like the social media shenanigans.
You're a terrible young millennial.
I'm a terrible socialist in general.
What?
Not socialist, but like socializer, I guess. That's what I mean. Not socialist.
Yeah, damn commie!
That's already a word. Whoops.
We have enough problems on this podcast. It is now people can be calling us socialists. Now, this is interesting. This is an interesting conundrum that we've gotten into because in our booze in the news, booze in the news this week. Thanks to Diane. Diane did some legwork. I don't know how. This just fall on your news feed? How did you come across
You're
this?
damn right. I do zero legwork. I wait for the news to fall into my lap, and then I go, "That's for Justin."
Do you even read the article at all?
Nope.
Do you have any idea what Coke's popular beverage is going to become a boozy beverage?
Yes.
Okay. So he did do something.
Yes.
So Coca-Cola is getting into the booze game once again. Previously, they are the parent company of Topo Chico, which I do believe we did review Topo Chico on this podcast once before, which was a fine seltzer. It's no 99, but it was a fine seltzer.
We went to so many different liquor stores trying to find Topo Chico.
Did we?
No. Me and Maverick.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys did.
You were like, "Oh, it's gonna be easy to find," and then we went and looked, and then
I was like, I'm pretty sure I just went to
one.
Circle K. I was like, I'm pretty sure I just went to Circle K, and I was like, oh, Topo Chico.
Like, we probably should have went to a fucking gas station, but the liquor stores, no.
I mean, I can find Topo Chico at just about every place around here. But yeah, so they have already released Topo Chico seltzer, and like I said, this article comes from CNN Business. But they are going to release Fresca as a boozy beverage because apparently it has become a very popular cocktail, with social media. I found something else interesting about this article. Apparently, the alcoholic beverage has increased 53% last year. 53% that are non-wine, beer, and liquors that are like different types of seltzers, hard coffees, different like malt beverages. 53% increase of other forms of alcohol, like the long beverage right here. And as we all know, Fresca is a lovely grapefruit beverage. And I was just saying, this tastes a lot like a Fresca or a squirt. Or,
if somebody farted in your Fresca,
I'm not getting that fart taste.
I'm getting it. It's in there. I actually, when you chug it, you get more of a minty juniper berry taste, but there is fart in there.
I don't get the fart. I don't know where you're finding a fart.
Well, somebody farted in mine because I don't know what to tell you.
Are your cats just farting it up in there?
Maybe.
Because I'm not getting the fart flavor. I'm not getting the fart flavor. I'm not getting it. I'm not.
I don't know what to tell you, dude. My mouth tastes like fart then. It's like a grapefruity fart with a little bit of a teeny mint at the end.
That makes you feel good?
No.
It's a fart that makes you feel good.
No.
That is a terrible slogan. The Finnish Long Drink, contact us at Best of the Bottom. Or email me at Perico Productions.
It's like a, yeah, I don't know. It's like a hearty fart. Just
Well,
midway through.
I think Vegas is talking about secrets here. Maverick, you're not supposed to be telling people about your bedtime habits. Weirdos. That's why he tasting the fart.
No, because we have a routine of how to clean the taste out of the mouth afterwards so I can enjoy light food and beverages.
Oh.
Even after the cleansing of the palate, I still taste fart.
Oh. This also makes reference to Mountain Dew is releasing their hard Mountain Dew flavors. I forgot about that. That was going to be a boost in the news at one point. Did I do boost in the news on the hard Mountain Dews? But they're supposed to be doing Mountain Dew
If
flavored
the
boost.
hard Mountain Dews don't knock you on your ass, then
Exposed. And actually, I think you might have said that. I think I did do booze in the news. Either that or we just talked about it. I don't know. Life is all a blur these days. It's 2022, and it already feels like it's been 8 years long. But it's supposed to be so the Fresca, the hard Frescas are supposed to be released later this year. Hard Fresca. Sounds weird.
Yeah, probably.
It is.
I was telling Justin, I was like, we really should have written some of the shit down that we did because I don't remember like half of everything.
Well, technically, it's all out there. It's on video. It's recorded. It's documented.
Yeah, but are you going to do the work to go back and look at all of them?
Not even. Not
Exactly.
even. See, I think that's why Kevin Smith is so repetitive sometimes on his stories. Because he forgets where he told the stories.
Yeah.
So he just tells the same story like 800 times.
It
happens.
Kevin
And
Smith.
honestly, he's become
with all my heart, but I think that's just Kevin Smith.
That's true. I mean, he's also getting to be an old man. I mean, how many times have we heard the same stories from Grandpa and Ralph?
Yeah.
And then you just got to the point where it's like, yeah. I haven't heard this story 900 times. But you know what? When your adventurous years are behind you and your lounging years are in front of you, you just have to recap and relive your glory moments. That's all you got left.
Ooh, I'm going to tell Kevin Smith you said that about him.
And he will agree.
Probably.
I'm hoping he sees this podcast and goes, yep.
Well,
hey, it's on the internet. He's a nerd. He gets on there. Bam. It's there for him to see.
Jay and Silent Bob reboot was definitely just for him.
It was.
And then when I heard him say that, I was like, "Thank God you say that," because I've been saying that. Because as long as you're self-aware, Kevin Smith, that's fine.
I think he's overly self-aware.
But I was like, that movie was not for me.
It was okay.
Even as a fan, I was just like, I don't even know what.
It was okay. It had its moments, but was it his best movie? Nay. But to be honest, even like the first Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, it's not my favorite. It's slightly above Chasing Amy.
I would say Jay and Silent Bob's reboot is after Chasing Amy. That might be a better movie.
Oh no, I'm just talking about the Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
No, I'm just saying in general. Like
Chasing Amy, exactly. Vegas. I was gonna say Dogma is the best.
Dogma is number one.
It's the best. That's the best. Hands down, above them all.
Dogma is the best Kevin Smith movie ever made.
Oh.
My sister loves Dogma. Like, she's like, "Have you ever seen Dogma?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course." Like, I was like, "Yeah, it's a Kevin Smith movie. Of course, I've seen Dogma." And she was just like, "Oh, it's the best movie ever." And I'm like,
and they don't have it anywhere available to stream. You can't just stream it. It's you have to pay overpriced prices to get it on DVD through Amazon. I have been searching because I had it on VHS, and the worst thing is I left it when I moved to Florida. I just left it at one of the stations because I was like, "Oh, I don't need it on VHS. I'm gonna get DVDs later on." Blah blah blah. And I left it. I kind of donated it to all my coworkers. I said, "Hey, you can watch this," and it's long gone now. And I don't even have a VHS player, so
That's for sure. Dogma.
it is damn near blacklisted. God damn you, religious! Look, as a man of God or gods or goddesses, deities above, it is not sacrilegious. It's okay. It's okay. I am a reverend.
Wasn't it like
I am a real reverend. Look, it's right here. Look, I got proof. I have credentials.
Was that his child porn? No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Credentials.
Leave me alone.
Bam. I speak for the Lord or Lords. And you know what? Dogma is not sacrilegious. As a matter of fact, it is you need every person of any sort of faith must watch this movie. It is important.
There you go. From your reverend.
It's just because the Catholics got their feelings hurt. Cardinal Glick was great. May he rest in peace. With the gods and goddesses and deities above.
Yeah. That was just a good movie. I would say it's probably up there in one of my favorite movies ever made.
Yeah, it's definitely. I actually had this conversation not too long ago with Dominique, and because you asked me what her favorite movie was, and then we had this whole conversation about favorite movies, and I told her it was torn between Dogma, Mallrats, and Clerks 2. Those are my three top ones, but Dogma might be the top of those three. But at the same time,
you mean like in general, like in life, Dogma, Mallrats, and Clerks? Like that's when you're asked?
Those are my top movies because whenever I'm just feeling like I need something to just watch and just feel happy and not deal with reality, those are some of the movies that I go to. They like my happy places in those movies.
I'm trying to think of if I have a happy place movie. I don't think I have a happy place movie. I have happy place shows.
Well,
like,
that works too.
Happy place movies. Like Futurama is something I can just put on and just like South Park, those kind of things.
Yeah, for shows, it's definitely the Futurama, as you can see.
What are you doing?
I was trying to show I love Futurama so much. I marked with the Futurama and some punk rock.
Okay, I was like, what is he pointing to? What is happening?
I'm just enjoying the Finnish Long Drink, and I'm happy. Futurama, Dogma. For Vargas, it's The Office, and Maverick was saying The Room.
Yeah. I think movie. What would be a movie? I don't know. Do you know what pops into my head? And I'm like, no, this can't be your happy place movie. But it's a movie that I watch almost every time it's on. It's Pineapple Express.
I mean,
I don't think it's my happy place movie, but I'll watch some Pineapple Express
that
like
would
almost
fit.
anytime it's
That would
on.
fit. Mav, it's King of the Hill for TV and Vegas for movies, Karate Kid and Back to the Future. Those are good shouts too.
Who am I kidding? Stargate SG1. That's my happy place TV show.
You already said
like-
TV. You already said a TV show.
Yeah, I know.
We're-
Who am I kidding? That's who I'm. If I had to think of one, it's Stargate SG1. That's what it is. It's not
Okay.
Futurama. It's not.
Nerd.
That's my happy place TV show.
I think this is Mom's Xena Warrior Princess.
Yeah. Xena, well, I'm trying to get this fool to watch Hercules with me, but he won't because Kevin Sorbo's too MAGA for him now. But like like I said before, like I was not allowed to watch a lot of stuff as a kid, but I was allowed to watch stuff my mom liked. So I was allowed to
Yes.
watch Hercules.
If it wasn't Christian, it had to be
Xena.
what Mom liked.
Yeah.
Just
So,
like any true Christian.
The Highlander.
It's only okay.
The Pretender, stuff like that. I watched a lot of like older like 2000s sci-fi TV shows.
True. Kevin Sorbo apparently is a douche. And Hercules was a fine show.
I love Hercules. I'm really gonna watch it, whether he watches it with me or not. But like, because I'm like, I just feel like I have to start off with Hercules before I jump into Xena. So like,
well, because that's how Xena got introduced.
Yeah, so I'm like, if we're gonna watch Xena, because he already has agreed to watch Xena with me, which already makes me happy. But I'm like, I'm gonna start with Hercules though, because that's how it goes.
And I mean, I would have to agree that I was horribly disappointed when I heard how far right Christian Kevin Sorbo has become, much like Kirk Cameron. And like, all right, we're going to get real here for a second. Now, I did the whole church thing. We've done there. We've been there. We've done that. And one of the things they always talk about, one of the whole passages is like, to be Christian, you should not be of this world. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But majority of the laws and regulations that are put forth on this country are all based on Christian religious rule. So if you're a Christian and you should not be of this world, get the fuck out of here and quit fucking shit up. I'm just saying, you're making life shitty. All right, there we go. That's my fucking rant. Don't be of this fucking world. Go be of your own fucking world.
Kevin Sorbo.
Yes. Like, exist in it, but quit making shit fucked up for everybody else.
I think I just wish everybody would just forget that Kevin Sorbo did those things. I just want to sit with my boyfriend and watch Hercules, but he won't because of, I don't know, moral reasons, and that's a bummer.
Here's a problem. If you take a high moral stance on anything, there's something wrong with everything. Sometimes you just have to accept things the way they are. Now,
I love Hercules so much that I honestly,
I will say there are some things that should just be like, I'm not a big fan of the cancel culture situation, but there are times when things like Harvey Weinstein, appropriate cancellation. Bill Cosby, appropriate cancellation. Josh Duggar, that whole family should have been canceled a long time. Well, I mean the whole family, because there's kids growing up IBLP is a whole different situation. It's a fucking thing. At least Jim Bob and Michelle canceled a long fucking time ago. It just, I don't know. I'm gonna go off on rants. I'm gonna get ranty. I have issues. Rage.
How many Finnish have you drank?
One. I'm getting here.
No, all I'm saying is please forgive Kevin Sorbo. Please forgive Hercules for his,
for his sins. He knows no better.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
He knows not what he does.
You don't even have to give a shit about Kevin Sorbo. All I'm just saying is just like what's that guy's name? Morgan Freeman is God. This man is Hercules to me. Okay? So the fuck Hercules have to do with Kevin Sorbo? That's my Hercules. I don't know what to tell you. Just stop making Hercules political. That's all I'm saying.
True. I mean, there's so many actors that do. It's people are stupid. That's all I can say. People are stupid. It's just facts.
But I don't know. I just don't give a shit about my actors or actresses or any of that stuff. I'm like,
as long
I
as
need you to take me out of this world. That's what movies and shit's for. So I'm like, I don't ever learn anything about these people. And then when I do, and they're like, oh, well, they're a shitty person, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, who the fuck cares? I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to know anybody's politics or whatever. I don't care. I don't care. If you do your job, that's all I need you for. All right.
Entertain me, take me out of this world. Speaking of being taken out of this world, shoot about Bob Saget?
Yes. That was an interesting segue.
Segue king.
Speaking of being taken out of this world.
Yeah,
who killed Bob Saget?
I was at work, and then all of a sudden they're like, Bob Saget is dead. It was trending on Twitter, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's I wonder what happened.
He was found in a hotel, and they do not suspect foul play or drugs. Now, I'm trying to be that guy. I'm not going to be that guy, but hopefully Bob Saget has a cleaner lifestyle. But there was a time when
I know I was like, oh God, I was afraid of suicide or overdose. Those are my biggest.
Yeah. I immediately thought
speculations.
Overdose. Danny Tanner, Full House dad. Jesus Christ.
Stop it.
You know who he is. Don't be that guy.
I'm surprised I haven't seen post America's father's dead. It was America's grandmother's dead. Now I was expecting them to be like
Betty White was the universe's grandmother. She was the grandmother of grandmothers. Betty White is a one-of-a-kind special treat.
Mm-hmm. I'm just kind of like, Jesus, what happened to Bob Saget?
Honestly, he might have just had a heart attack.
Because 65 is young.
Yeah, but that didn't work out really well, did it?
65 is the age of my parents.
Yeah.
And that's old when I think of my parents, but that's young when you think of like.
I mean, he wasn't that old, but you also have to think about the life he led. He had a pretty bad drug habit when he was just a stand-up comedian.
That freaks me out because everybody's always all like, when you're young, that's when you do all this shit. And then I'm like, and then you're 65 and you die in a hotel. I'm like, hey, I don't understand.
George Burns lived to be 100. I think he lived to be 101 before he died. And that guy did not leave a clean. Mick Jagger is still alive.
Yeah.
Granted, he looks like a melted claymation figure, but
He probably also has the money to maintain and upkeep that kind of shenanigans. He probably bought the person
sacrificing virgins
and killed them to put the organs into his body.
Elizabeth Bathory situation.
That's Big Jagger. Just sitting in a bath all
starting horrible rumors here.
No.
No. But just
but yeah, I don't give a shit about Andromeda. I kept talking about Kevin Sorbo again. I don't care about Andromeda. I don't care that my boyfriend
ruined the Star Trek franchise.
Andromeda?
Isn't that part of the Star Trek franchise?
No, I think that's just like a show. Andromeda.
I don't know. It felt very Star Trek-y to me, but I don't like
Star Trek.
Trek.
It's like a spaceship. You can only do so much spaceship shit. The whole thing is you're on a spaceship. Yeah, it's all Star Trek-y. But it's called the Andromeda. Which also had people from Stargate Sg1.
It was Scott Bakula.
Yeah, Scott Bakula's Star Trek was pretty not cool.
That's the one that ruined it. I remember it from Futurama. Thank you, Futurama. For Futurama. Matt Groening, you saved my.
This is how it goes in my head, at least. It goes Picard, Kirk, Janeway, Cisco. I know there's other people who I don't know. There's like a new Star Trek series.
It was a Roddenberry show. Okay. Thank you. So my inner geekdom was not quite completely failing me. So it's in that realm, but it's not canonical to Star Trek as far as I know. I still feel like I feel like it was introduced as a pre-Star Trek before the Federation situation.
All I know is when I started watching Andromeda, I was like, it's Hercules. And I was excited. That was like a cool crossover in my life. Hercules also worked on a spaceship.
Was he super strong on that spaceship? I feel like that would be a hindrance, though, because you don't want to accidentally punch a hole through the wall and everybody gets sucked into oblivion. Yeah. Oh, that's not a bad way to die.
Yeah. Xena was great. I remember Xena was really cool in my household, and then there was like a discussion of whether they were like lesbians or not, and then Xena was kind of like, who knows? But I think my mom was like, Xena's badass. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna bow to. This is some lesbian shit or not? Like. Because my mom was super religious, so we couldn't watch a lot of shit, but I could watch.
I mean, she's had her phases.
Yeah.
Religion, I'm not religious. I'm just spiritual. Brittany.
I got to just watch what else too was in there? Shit, I can't think of it. Was it Farscape? I think it's called. Also, people from Stargate Sg1 in there.
I don't know. I never watched any of the Andromeda shit. I never did.
X-Files, dude. X-Files. I watch a lot of X-Files.
Yes.
Just a lot of adult shows in that, but kid stuff. No, because of a certain. You gotta go this.
Oh, yes, I will agree. Maverick does have bad taste. He's a huge Nirvana fan. Zing, zoom. All right, Diane. I finally watched I finally got around to watching Tiger King season 2.
Did you get through it?
Yeah. I have opinions. And here's how I kind of feel about it. There's a bunch of stuff that's kind of going on around all the characters.
Mm-hmm.
It's all kind of like, I feel like they needed to release season 2 and they're running out of time to see where stuff was going to resolve. So there's a lot of shit that's just kind of up in the air. So if they do a season 3, everything's going to hinge on if shit actually happens. Like, at least with season 1 of Tiger King, you had all the bullshit for years of stuff happening. You know what I mean? And it culminated to something. Season 2 is, oh, some shit's happening, but nothing's going on. It's just
that doesn't
it just like,
you know what it
there was a lot of filler. Basically, there was a lot of stuff filling. There's some stuff that's interesting that's going on, but there's a lot of, Diane, what the fuck did you do?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're audio only right now. You knocked out your camera. You're sort of there in the atmosphere, but everybody's got to look at my ugly mug.
Does that mean I can run to the bathroom real quick?
Yeah, if you need to.
Cool.
I will unleash my thoughts.
Oh God, I'm sorry, everybody. Just hold on.
Yes. Yes, it. So Tiger King season 2, like, it just really, really felt like a bunch of nonsense. Like, they were trying really hard to hype some stuff up. Lots of nonsense that was happening. Like, they really stretched out the Carol Baskins thing as far as they could. They turned that into 2 seasons, 2 episodes, I think 3 episodes. But it was like, you're not telling us anything that new. You're kind of telling us a lot of the same stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, investigations going on. And who's this fucking attorney? This fucking attorney is, I don't care if he's a good attorney, he feels sleazy. He just emits sleaze. He's just like, I'm gonna get on Tiger King. So much success. Look, man, I'm just saying, if you have the opportunity to be on Tiger King, that's probably not the best thing, because every single major person on Tiger King is under investigation for some shit. And the only thing I've learned from all the seasons of Tiger King, all 2 of them, is that don't trust people with big cats. There's some sleazy fucks. If you know people that have a private zoo and some sketchy cats and some elephants and some other stuff, they probably got a cult, or they're doing something shady. They're selling drugs. They're killing their husbands. They're beating these animals. They're doing something that's just jacked up. That is the only thing I've learned from that. And then Doc Antle, I saw the little mini series thing that they did for him about his whole cult stuff. Oh my God. Oh my God. That guy is a shit. That guy's a shitbag. But essentially, season 2, they should have just waited. They should have let some of the stuff play out and let it wait. They were trying to capitalize on things, and it was a bunch of nothingness. I binge watched Doc Antle, which was 3 episodes and 5 episodes of season 2 of Tiger King, and it was nothing. It was nothing. Oh, are we getting rated? Oh, hey. Judy Beeks are raising. Judy Beeks. Wait, was it? Yes, Judy Beeks is rating us with a party of 3. Hey, fix your camera. Thank you, Diane. About fucking time. Thank you for joining us in mid
I
rant.
peed. Did you forget I was going to the bathroom?
No, I know you were Pete. I was going on a whole rant about how season 2 was just
Not worth watching.
It was. I mean, there was some interesting stuff. There was some new stuff in it, but ultimately, they should have waited. They should have waited. They should have let some stuff play out. Oh, I like the name Blue Solo Cup. Renegade.
Hi, Judy. I'm just gonna slowly say hello to all the things. Say hello to me.
Hola. We're drinking a Finnish Long Drink, and it is fair enough.
That is the best way to put it. I would say fair enough. Fair enough.
Is it anywhere near 99? Nay.
No.
Is it a soju? Hell no. But
do you want the alcohol in your body or not? I guess is what I would say.
I will say this is an easy delivery system for me. But is it worth the money?
No.
Nay. Now, if it was like, I don't know, $6 for, if it came out to like $1 a can, that would be fair enough. That would be fair enough.
So you're saying $6 this is worth for
$6 for 6-pack. That is, I feel like that would be the top. $15, little man, put that shit in my hand. No, jungle love. Sorry, I just you can't not say $50 without saying put that shit in my hand. And that money doesn't show, then you owe me. Oh yeah, a jungle love.
Honestly, I hadn't heard the actual Jungle Love song till I started dating Maverick.
Really?
Yeah.
To play
it, and I was like, "This is a banger."
you fucking. You know what? You are.
Well, okay. Well, I've never heard the
goddamn communist.
Probably, but I hadn't heard the actual song until.
That's it. I mean, I guess. I mean,
it's my jam, dude. It's on my driving playlist. It's my shit now. Like,
I you know, I don't know if I don't think I have it on playlist. I should probably put it on there. It's
a good one. It's a good one. I played it for Deborah the other day, and I was like, "Hey, this is the song from the from the movie," and she was like, "That's a good song," and I was like, "Right?"
You fucking putz. Yeah, fucking putz. Ben, what's your thoughts on Tiger King?
I say I don't give it. I'm done. Like, as a documentary being introduced to all that bullshit and shenanigans, like that was amazing and cool and fantastic and wonderful in the drama. But like, as of what it's turned into, it's just kind of like it's not like with the like making a what is it?
Making a murderer?
Making a murderer.
Which the guy got released and is apparently back in jail for something else now. So maybe he was not innocent to begin with. I don't know.
But it's not like
institutionalized. I don't know.
It's not like where we need to keep up with what's going on with this man, especially since like the media's done enough to keep up with this man. Like,
yeah, to be fair, a lot of the stuff that happened in this documentary was already pretty well documented from multiple news sites.
Yeah, so it's pretty much like
I already knew about the zoo being taken over by Carol Baskins, and then I knew about the other shit getting shut down, and I knew about the
like him getting all purdied up. Like, I don't know if it was in the second. Me and Sammy, friend of the show. You all love her. You might not know her yet, or you might, but you all love her.
Nobody knows Sammy from the show because none of those old episodes are available anymore. You made me get rid of them all.
That's true. You're welcome. She she put it on and we started to watch it and we just couldn't be bothered. So we were painting and we had it in the background. So I don't really know what happened, but it's like we all knew that like the Tiger King got all dressed up thinking he was going to get pardoned. He had a limo waiting for him, all that shit, and then he never.
And then they raided the Capitol.
Yeah.
I do feel like the Capitol raid, that was a major distraction from the whole everything. Because I'm not gonna lie, I feel like the one guy's kind of an idiot for all the money he spent with the airplane and the stretched limos and all that shit that he got into, all that stuff that he did. I feel bad for him standing out there with a banner and then getting just like shut down by all the Trumpers and all that nonsense. And then the raid on the Capitol, you could see the look on his face when he started seeing everything trending, and nobody mentioned anything about the free Joe Exotic stuff. Nothing. And I was like, this poor guy spent so much money, and he was just fighting for what he believed in, which I don't know, whatever. Joe Exotic did some fucked up. Look, all those guys, all of them. Don't trust somebody with a tiger.
Don't trust somebody with a tiger. Facts.
Facts. If somebody comes along and says you want to see my tiger, run the other way. Run as fast as you can the other direction. Because they're up to something. They are up to something.
I just don't think, because like I forget that like even if he meant to be a part of the Carol Baskin thing or not, like he did kill some tigers. He did some illegal ass shit.
There's a lot of stuff that he did.
He probably belongs in jail regardless.
Yeah. I feel like the only thing that was interesting about some of the stuff going on the show is they gave a little bit more backstory to Joe Exotic and all the stuff that he went through that led him to where he was, like the whole becoming a cop and then coming out as being gay and all the ostracizing he got from the law enforcement community. Because you're a gay cop in Texas. I'm sorry, Texas, you were not progressive in any way, shape, or form. You're probably one of the least progressive states next to Mississippi. Sorry, Mav. Unless you're in Austin. Austin's like an outlier. But it just
I think El Paso's like an outlier too.
Yeah. But I feel like El Paso's an outlier of the United States in general. It's just like it's its own like world. It's just so it's its own little special entity. It's like in this little bubble, its own little cocoon. And then you got Crucis, which is just we're the chaos to the west. You know, it's just I mean El Paso's pretty chaotic too. Hey.
But yeah, I say
New Mexico is not trash.
I don't want to see the Tiger King die in jail. And that's it.
Yeah.
I don't want to see him die in jail because, like, that sucks forever. That's just sucks to die in jail, but, like...
True.
Also, I don't know, if he was really going to have that bitch killed, then that's kind of like, hey, dude, you can't be wandering around thinking you can just take people's lives like that. That's not cool, man. I don't care how much of a character and how ridiculously eccentric you are, man.
Yeah.
You can't just be hiring people to kill people. That's not cute.
I'm just curious to see if all the stuff, like at the end, it left a lot of stuff. I think they tried to leave it on a cliffhanger. but
I don't care.
it doesn't work. It doesn't work for that situation. Documentaries need to have some sort of something to it. And it's just, I don't know. There's some stuff that I found interesting, but a lot of it I just felt like, yep, I heard about this.
Yeah, I think Tiger King is something that they should just you had a winner once. It's a one-hit wonder. You lucked out the first time. You're not gonna do it. It's not that interesting of a story.
Well, because
Like,
like I said, so much of it is still up in the air. Like I feel like
I almost feel like so much of it is not up in the air. Like,
well, no,
we have the story. Like, it's
we don't
done.
have the whole story because there's a lot of stuff that's still in the process of the legal system.
Yeah, but who cares? Like, I mean, like, Carol Baskin, to me, the main people are Carol Baskin, what's his face, and what's his face. Like, that's it. Carol
'Cause they're-
Baskin gets to live her life. She's taken everything from the Tiger King, and he's in jail. Who else do we care about?
I would say that's the big thing is more stuff needs to be revealed about this investigation, Carol Baskins. That's the big payoff. They should have just waited and let this play out.
I honestly don't think
I
Carol
don't think
Baskins killed her husband. I think her husband wanted to get away from Carol Baskins, and I just
I have no idea. Sounds like he's into a lot of shady shit, so he could have just been
yeah,
murdered.
it sounded like he could have died in a lot of ways. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm just like,
especially since
stop trying to make me interested in these people. These shitty people, because that's the thing about Tiger King too. Nobody in Tiger King is actually a decent human being.
Oh no,
so it's like
not a single one. The only people that might be
like any of these people
that might be a decent human being are on the outskirts that like are not directly involved in anything.
It's just like I just can't.
Like I said, if somebody owns a big tiger or a big cat or anything, I shouldn't trust them.
I would say almost the same thing. And the thing about documentaries I find is funny is that like it's interesting watching people who know that they're
the one that got her arm bitten off or his arm bitten off,
Steph.
or I forgot whatever they identify as. I think they talked about it, and I think they were like whatever. But either way,
or Seth, yeah, Seth or Seth or something like that.
Yeah, whatever their name was, I don't remember. But they were like, "I love cats. I got my arm bitten off. I worked here. As far as I know, they're the only one that does not have a bunch of shit in their closet, which I'm sure to some extent they do because everybody's got shit in their closet because we're humans, we're terrible. That's just how it is.
Well, it was like a methy place too. Like there was drugs being like
true.
That was a ragtag.
I mean,
group of druggies.
It's just so much shit just happens. And then, did you see the Doc Entel stuff? Apparently, he's under investigation. Oh my god, the amount of underage women. The whole grooming situation with that guy. Did you see the 3-episode miniseries of Doc Antle?
Can't be bothered.
Huh?
Can't be bothered.
Well, I came across that one first, and I just watched it just out of curiosity. He was because he started off in a cult. Oh my god! Yes. The children. I'm trying to make this somewhat reasonable for YouTube's algorithms. Because the YouTube algorithm hates our show right now. Dan, are you dying?
Yeah. Hello.
Poker attack.
No. COVID's been going through my house.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna get tested tomorrow,
Me.
maybe. Maybe not. I don't know.
Can you taste stuff?
Yep. I can taste these egg farts.
You're doing okay right now. Maybe that's what it is. Because remember, when I had COVID, I could taste sugar, salt, and chemicals.
But I've also had this cough thing. I don't know. But like also like they're picking the pecans and stuff, so my allergies are fucking driving me nuts.
Damn. Maybe we're all chemicals.
Come eat some chemicals with me. Just kidding. I don't know if anybody else remembers that song.
I am still surprised. I was a little concerned about this long beverage, this long drink. I thought it was going to taste like complete ass. I don't think it's bad.
I made a joke and I didn't realize.
You're hilarious. Are you okay?
I am hilarious.
By the way, is this the third live stream where you've worn your granny pajamas?
Yes. I think this is going to be my outfit because I'm tired of getting dressed.
That's just it. You have to wash it every once in a while. You know that, right?
That's who?
Society.
Yeah, but society ain't in here. You can't smell-o-vision don't exist yet. As far as you know, I smell like roses.
It does have roses on it, but it has cheetah print, so you smell like ass roses.
Cheetahs smell like ass.
Everywhere's cheetah print on their ass. They are. Like I said, Diane's jammies have a very, very granny vibe. But like I said, Diane has always had a granny vibe since she was a child.
Some would say I'm a what's the word? An old soul.
Granny vibes. Old soul, granny vibes. Or a Gramps vibe if you're
Would you tell me if I have boogers? Because I have my screen dimmed so much.
Well, I don't see any boogers, but your webcam is a little bit on the fuzzy side, so you're not 4K, so you're good.
I wish I had a tissue in here.
You are never prepared for anything.
No.
You are the least prepared person I know.
Cool. Do I get an award or a medal?
Maybe.
I'm number one. I am number one. That's all I'm hearing.
The only medal I have is the one I got for the Battle of the Badges, and you're not taking that medal. I don't know. I'll give you this sauce packet later. It's Jack in the Box.
I appreciate sauce packets, so I'll take it.
I got 5 of them. And some spicy sriracha sauce.
I don't think Jack in the Box has good sauces.
Their taco sauce is all right.
Their marinara is disgusting.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
I don't think. Do they have cheese sticks there?
Yeah.
Huh. Learn something new every day.
I was like, cool, I'm gonna have some cheese sticks.
I mean, I know they got bacon cheddar potato wedges.
They have everything. Thank you.
That is true.
Thank you, Maverick.
They got pretty decent egg rolls too. I get down on some Jack in the Box egg rolls. Like if I'm just like, I don't know, get some egg rolls. Or their tacos. They're $2 for $1 tacos. Actually, I think they're $1.25 now. But still, it's 2 tacos for $1.25, and they're fair. They taste better drunk. Like right
Yeah.
now, those tacos would be amazing.
If Jack in the Box wasn't so expensive, it would be better than Taco Bell for drunk food. But Taco Bell is better just because of price.
True. And when you're drunk, price is important because you just dropped all
Yeah.
that money at the bar or beverages. It factors in, and it's important. Key factors.
Best drunk food, Olive Garden.
I haven't been to Olive Garden drunk. Now I've had a glass of wine.
No,
at
I've had
Olive
it
Garden.
afterwards, though. That's when you get you have your leftovers. Leftovers, Olive Garden. Probably would be amazing drunk if you ate it like as you were wasted. Fantastic. Like fresh as you were wasted.
That would be amazing.
But I would hate to be drunk in Olive Garden.
Let's get drunk and go to Olive Garden.
Drunk
there.
In Denny's is great. Drunk in IHOP is great. Drunk
like
in Olive Garden would feel probably shitty.
I don't like Denny's though. Like I've been drunk in Denny's, and I've seen some shit go down to Denny's. Not as much shit goes down in Denny's that goes down in a Waffle House though, but shit goes down.
I'm so glad that I don't have to have like a late night restaurant with bulletproof glass. Like places like that. Those are the drunk night places you don't want to go.
Or do you?
It would be fun at first.
True. I mean, it depends on how adventurous you're feeling. Diane, do you have any final thoughts on this long drink, Bob Saget, Tiger King, anything? Because we are quickly approaching the hour 30 minutes.
Saget, Tiger King thing. Okay.
Last thoughts.
I would not buy this.
I probably won't buy it again either.
$50 for a 6-pack. It's not even cheap. So forget about that. As far as I'm concerned, the taste is not.
The price and the taste do not jive.
And it's because it's not bad, but it's not good either. Yeah. So I believe you saved the Olympics in 1952, but it's 2022 and you want $15 for a 6-pack. No, thank you.
Drop it down to $6 and we got it popping.
So is it a hero? It might be a hero, but I would say it's more of like a.
But the price,
like a Homelander or like a whatever.
You're a Homelander. It's not a Homelander because at least this is relatively good. Homelander's just a dickhead.
So then, who do you think it is? The fish guy?
Yes.
Who's the guy with the dog?
This is the fish guy.
That guy.
The guy with the dog.
No, never mind.
All right. So where do we put it on our ratings? We know it's not a 5 out of 5. It's not a main eventer. Definitely not on the upper mid card. Maybe mid card.
I would say lower
mid card.
Mid card, lower mid card. It's not a jobber.
Yeah, it's above a jobber. I feel like a 2 out of 5 is too low. Wow, but the flavor.
So you're thinking
you know what?
mid card?
Due to the price.
Yeah, the price is bullshit.
Due to it being overpriced, this is like you signed it to a contract for big money and then realized, are you worth that much? Probably not.
Realized what's that guy's name?
You push him down to the bottom, then you release him. Is
his name Sean? Ted, that guy.
Oh, Sean Spears?
Sean Spears. That's exactly what this drink is.
Yes. This beverage is the deep or a Sean Spears.
Yeah, they're very deep. Could be worth something, but it's not. Paid too much. Get rid of it. Just kidding.
It's deep in the Sean Spears.
Sean Spears. I believe in Sean Spears, the guy who plays him. But I don't believe in Sean Spears.
Sean Spears is Sean Spears.
Oh,
That's his real name. That's his real name.
Well, that's disappointing. That I believe in Sean Spears, but also not Sean Spears.
From my understanding, Sean Spears and not Fandango. What's his name? Breeze, Prince Pretty. Him. They got an amazing wrestling school. But either way, long beverage, your lower mid card, you're fair enough. Drop the price down. Maybe we'll bump you up a little bit. Tyler Breeze. I got Drew Brees stuck in my head, and that's the wrong thing. But yeah, I can remember Prince Pretty, but not Tyler Breeze. Yes, Tyler Breeze and Sean Spears have a really good wrestling school from what I hear.
Oh, I'm sorry, my lady.
So, with all that, that has been Best of the Bottom. We're bottom class people drinking bottom shelf booze. Finnish Long Beach is lower mid card. If you would like to give us a little bit some more support in other realms, here's our Instagram and Twitter handles. Technically, my Instagram and Twitter handles because Diane is antisocial. We're live here every Monday night at 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, twitch.tv/bottom class. And then you will find us on the YouTubes. And if you're watching us on YouTube, please like, share, subscribe, click on those buttons, do those internet things that help us grow. And we will become bottom class in a larger scale. Because this room is small. We also got a website, pickupproductions.com. We have stuff there. We got merch that's added that I haven't updated. I haven't done anything with it because we don't have enough following. But maybe one of these days I'll really focus on it. I don't know. I'm bad at my job. I just do things.
Do you know what it is? It's probably the grapefruit that's making this taste weird.
It's a grapefruit that makes it taste good.
I don't know. God bless the Finnish Long Drink.
But yes, this is the bottom class. These are our channels. We'll see you next time. And this is wrapping up the YouTube segment. And we will see you next time. Bring it in. Join our family. And we'll see you next time. Tastes pretty good.